Hello Capricorn, my name is Agatha and this is the tarot forecast for July 2017. This is a very general reading. If you'd like a private consultation, please send an email to dunyazade@gmail.com and I'd be delighted to work with you. I'm going to use the Fairy Light Tarot, and I'm going to use also another deck, which is the Animal Spirits Knowledge cards, which will tell you what is the energy that you should incorporate in July 2017. This is going to be an interactive reading. It's going to be beginning, middle, or end of the month, and you can choose 1, 2, or 3, or you can choose the Sun in Capricorn, or the Moon in Capricorn, or the Rising Sign in Capricorn. So it's completely up to you. I'm going to start with the Animal Spirits cards. What are the characteristics that you should incorporate during the months, or at least you should be aware of during the months of July 2017, Capricorn? So pick A or B. A or B. Have you picked? If you picked A, the card that came out for you was Animal Deities, and the symbology is divinity, guidance, and wisdom. Too many people around the globe, animals represent the first beings, the ancient ones, the deities responsible for the creation of all things and the source of strength and guidance in times of trouble or need. Here you can see a pantheon in this painting of animal spirits I'm sorry, that revolve around the boy playing the flute. The flute is also known as the shepherd's pipe and is one of the most ancient of instruments used by early peoples to invoke the powers of animal spirits. So I would say that maybe there's like a special connection to animals during the month of July 2017. So spend time with your pet. If you don't have pets, spend time with the pets of your father, mother, children, neighbors. If someone asks you to take care of the pet, because they need to go on vacation and there's nowhere to leave it, just offer your house, or if someone asks you, say yes. So because you might get some sort of insight into your life by dealing with this pet, this animal. I know it sounds weird, but it could happen. Now, if you picked B, the card that came out for you was Horse, and the symbology is friendship, wisdom, and strength. The horse is a kind, intelligent beast that has frequently been associated with propitious events. In the Chinese zodiac, horse people are friendly, adventurous, and passionate. In Greek mythology, the winged horse Pegasus was the source of inspiration and poetry. Horses have also been associated with sexuality or fertility. In the Hindu Ramayana, the king Dasarata asks the gods to grant him a son, and to please them, sets a magnificent horse free for 1 year. Upon the horse's return, Dasarata receives word that he will have 4 sons, all of whom become the incarnation of the god Vishnu, the preserver of life on earth. So it's going to be an eventful month, an adventurous month, a passionate month, maybe a very fertile month. So some of you who want to become parents, you might get the news that you will become, I would say, more like a father. I'm thinking this is more connected with male energy. Also, if you want something to your life, to come to your life, be generous. Be generous, and it will come back to you much more than what you have given. Now, Capricorn, let's start with the first choice. The first choice, if you have the Sun in Capricorn, how will the month of July be for you? You have 3 major arcana cards, which tells me that it will be a very eventful month, a very important month, a very relevant month for you, Capricorn. So in the beginning of the month, you have the Strength card. In the middle of the month, you have the Justice card, and at the end of the month, you have the Chariot card. So this could work like beginning, middle, and end of the month, or it could work as a unified energy. To me, it tells me that some of you will be able to control yourselves. You will be able to control yourself and like discipline yourself, like control your inner animal or inner beast, you know, quote unquote, and you'll be able to maintain some sort of inner equilibrium, inner balance. And because of that, because you are able to discipline yourself and your emotions, you are able to reach some sort of inner balance, you will achieve some sort of success, and you will be able to pursue your goals. And because you will be able to be disciplined and pursue your goals, you will achieve some sort of success, because there's something inside of you that you need to control. And now, another way of viewing this is that maybe some of you will have some sort of issue with justice, and I would say, or the courts. Now, not necessarily that this will happen in July. It could have been from before, you know, but whatever issue, whatever court case you have will be again relevant in July 2017. I'm thinking that it will not start now. It could start now, but I'm thinking that it's from before, and it might go positively in your favor, because it ends with a positive card, which is the Chariot card. So if there's any sort of issue connected with courts, it's going to be in your favor. And the Strength card also tells me that you have the strength you have the strength to go further, to in anything that has to do with justice, and in court cases, you have the inner strength to keep going. And if this is something new, and if someone is not behaving properly towards you, you like threaten him or her with, you know, with the court, and it will be solved in your favor. Okay, so I'm thinking it's a very positive month. Now let's go to the next option, the second option. Or if you have the moon in Capricorn, how will the month of July be for you? And this is beginning, middle and end of the month. Or you could work, the three cards can work as a unified energy that might manifest, you know, sometime during July, or like in the beginning of July, and the July depends. In the beginning of the month, you have the Ten of Pentacles. In the middle of the month, you have the Knight. Yeah, this is the Knight of Cups. And then at the end of the month, you have the Seven of Pentacles. Do you know what these cards tell me? Vacation time, baby. That's what I'm getting from these three cards together. It's like the Ten of Pentacles. It's the card connected with money, you know, stability, feeling safe, you know, on a financial way. But it's also the card of the family, of, you know, the family that has long-held traditions, you know, the family that helps you feel safe and stable, that gives you stability, not just necessarily on a, my hair is stupid, on a financial way, but in all sorts of ways, you know, that provides you with stability. So I'm thinking that you're gonna go with your family, maybe with like parents, grandparents, on a vacation. And you're gonna do it. Maybe it's just you and your wife and your kids, and you're gonna go on a vacation, on a trip. This trip might be, because it's cups. In cups is connected with water. It's the water element. You might go on a trip, you and your family, to a place that has water. So either you stay in a hotel that has like this great fantastic pool, or you can go to the ocean, or you can go to the river, something like that. And you know, with the Seven of Pentacles tells me the same thing, tells me water, because there's like this feminine figure and she's standing near the water. So it's a relaxing time. The Seven of Pentacles tells me it's a relaxing time for all of you. So it's you having fun with your family, relaxing with your family, having a vacation with your family. It's just, if it's not that, it's someone new within your family that, you know, maybe a young person who belongs to your who is part of your family, that goes on a trip. You know, could be a vacation trip also, or could be like he or she finishes school and goes on a trip. and you know, it's, I would say, like a relaxing trip also. It's good, it's positive, and I'm thinking it's you spending time with your family, vacationing with your family, because, you know, you have the right to do so, right? Now let's go to the next option, option number 3, or if you have the rising sign in Capricorn, how will the month of July be for you? And it's again 3 major arcana cards, which tells me that this will be a very eventful month, a very strong month, a very important month for you, Capricorn, July 2017. And the beginning of the month you have the Devil. In the middle of the month you have the Death card. No one dies. Okay, relax. At the end of the month you have the Temperance card. So I'm thinking it's like an end. This could work as beginning, middle, and end of the month, or it could work as a unified energy that could manifest at some point during July 2017. To me, watching these 3 cards together, I get a sense of ending the Death card, an addiction, and finding again balance in your life, regaining the middle ground, or just, you know, the path, the middle path. The Temperance card speaks of the middle path, where you don't exaggerate on things. The Temperance card also speaks of healing. So an addiction that you drop, and it will help you heal. Now, it could be, it's not necessarily like those big addictions like alcohol and drugs and something like that. It could be that, but not necessarily. It could be something simple, quote unquote, as smoking. And you know, smoking is bad for you. And not just that, Capricorn, it's expensive, and you don't like spending money. Sometimes Capricorns don't like spending money. Now, it could be something like coffee. You know, coffee is not good for you. I don't know what other... I know there's like a lot of studies. Some say it's good, some say it's bad. But it could be something simple, right? That you feel it's bad for you. And you find the strength to get rid of it, or just, you know, to abandon this bad habit. And that will help you heal. If it's not a bad habit, it's a relationship. It's something that controls you, or someone who controls you. Now, if you are in a bad relationship where someone lies and cheats and deceives you and tries to control you, now this could be a romantic relationship. This could be a professional relationship, like even a job, like something that keeps you bound, you know, something that almost treats you like a slave or something like that. You realize that this is not healthy, and you just cut it. You cut it off. You end it. Some of you might even need help to abandon this. If this is like a bad habit, you might ask the help of you know, a doctor to help you. When I say bad habit, it could even be a bad diet, and you might ask the help of a doctor, a nutritionist. If it's a relationship that's bad for you, you might go to a therapist that help you cut off this relationship you have with this person. If it's you who's really jealous, you know, you might decide to end this relationship because you understand that you're not behaving in a very paranoid way, or the relationship itself might end because the other person just had it because you're too jealous. I'm just reading the cards, okay? And after that, after the end of this relationship, where you were the one who was really domineering and controlling and paranoid and just being afraid that the other person would cheat, you are the one who decides to go to a therapist to heal that in you. So there's many different ways of reading these cards. And that's it, Capricorn. This is the reading that I have for you for July 2017. This is a very general reading. If you like a private consultation, please send an email to dunyazade@gmail.com, and I'd be delighted to work with you. Bye-bye.